good in that bow tie, baby.
What's up, guys?
It's Flame.
It's Spark.
She sparked up my flame.
We know it's a shot.
So as y'all know by the title of this video, this is the what thing?
The girlfriend tag and how we met. We promise you guys that we're going to do the how we met tag when we hit 1K. Baby,
We hit that 1K. Y'all, we can't get too excited yet because we're going to do a whole separate video on the 1K and the 1K giveaway.
Hey.
We're not going to prolong it. We're just going to go ahead and jump into the video, like straight into it.
All right, yeah.
Let's get it. Okay, so before I met Bae, mostly everybody knows that I was in a marriage pretty much. I was going through divorce. You know, we had separated. Things is cool. I really wasn't looking for a relationship. I was just like, you know, F-love, you know, whatever. Just focusing on me and my son at the time. And so I was doing an event with a good friend of mine. And after the event, she was like, I need to come to my cousin's house because my cousin was like, you know, she wants you to come celebrate her birthday with her. She's having a kickback at her house. And I wasn't expecting to meet anybody there. Get to my friend's cousin's house. And when I walked in, y'all said, like, I see this girl. I was like, dang, she got a fat A. But it wasn't Bae, y'all. It was another girl. I was like, dang, she got a fat A. And so the girl walked from the kitchen to the couch to sit on the arm of the couch. And I was like, oh, well, who is this cutie beside her? Like, it's because it was Bae. Bae was so, oh my God, y'all. Who, even though she had her hair in a little bun, a little low pony. It wasn't a bun, it was a low ponytail.
Yeah, low
she had on
ponytail.
this black and red pink outfit, y'all. I remember it too. Like, it was just,
Right.
she had on a pink outfit, y'all. And I was just like, man, she is so pretty. But I didn't, of course, say anything to her. I was just like, girl, whatever. Because she kept talking to her friend the whole night. And they was taking pictures and stuff. So I was like, oh, maybe that's her girlfriend. But the whole night, they kept saying, is your drink good? You like this music? How you doing? And I'm like, girl, stop being so rude talking to me.
So pause your story.
Okay.
So before she got to the party, I was actually already Facebook friends with her because she was a hairstylist. So I used to see her post on Facebook and I was like, hey, she looked good. But, you know, I didn't really just like pay that much attention to her because I knew that she was married. And for one, she was a little bit younger than me. So when she came walking, okay, so that night, I was at the party with a close friend of mine. It was actually her best friend's birthday party. And she asked me to come. I was like, okay, yeah, of course. I'm gonna come to the kickback. So when Bae walked through the door, I was looking like, okay, this old girl from Facebook. I'm like, okay, there go cutie. I mean, she looked good as hell. So we sit down, you know, everybody taking shots. We all just vibing. Like she said, I was, you know, trying to make little small talk with her. You know, and that's just the type of person that I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to meet a stranger. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with everybody. We all listen to music. Everybody chilling. I'm making small talk. She kind of giving me the cold shoulder, y'all.
Girl, like, because I'm like, why are you trying to holler at me? And you got a whole girlfriend right here sitting beside you.
But long and behold, that was not my girlfriend. That was a close friend of mine.
Right. A friend whose party it was kept trying to give us a shot of Patron.
Yeah.
And we like finessed it. She was like, go and take that shot. I was like, nah, girl, you take your shot first and I'm going to take mine.
For real.
And neither one of us took a shot. But okay, the friend that actually invited me to the party, my homegirl, right? You know, she leaves outside for a while and then she comes back inside. She comes back from the back. And she made a comment like, hey, they back here. They was smoking in the back. So, you know, she was just telling me like, oh, they, you know, they're trying to get me to smoke or whatever. Come back here. So I get up and I go to the back room where they smoking. And I'm just sitting there and I'm chilling.
Then I'm like, okay, where, you know what I'm saying? Where cutie go? She been MIA for a minute. So I walk back there to the back. I get to the door, y'all. This is no lie. Like, our eyes met. And it was a feeling that I have never, ever experienced before. It was just like the whole world stopped at that moment.
Yeah, it really did. Because it was like, I was sitting back there, you know, she was in the front, like she said, she came back and she stood on like the corner of the door, like where the threshold is. And she was like leaning and kind of peeking a little bit. Like, I don't know if she was trying to, you know, not make it seem obvious that she was looking at me. But then I happened to like look up at one point and I caught her eye, she caught my eye. And it felt like it was a long stare, a long moment. Of course, for us, it's like a Twilight Zone. But in actuality, it probably was like a 3 to 5 second stare, if that, right?
Yeah. And it's
Like,
crazy, you know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes you can look at somebody, you be like, damn, she look good.
Right.
And,
like
I'm trying to,
thing.
yeah, it's a sexual thing. And it wasn't even a sexual thing at
like,
all. I can say on my part at all.
It was like we connected. So she goes back to the front. And then when she goes back to the front, I'm still in the room for a little while until my best friend texts me. Because keep in mind, I end up coming to the kickback with another friend. So I wasn't driving. So my best friend would text me. She was like, oh, I'm outside. So I gets up and I leave, and Bay is like, you going already?
Right.
And I was looking at her like, girl, you got a whole boo right here. Like, but I'm questioning myself like, ain't no way we just had this whole moment and you got a girlfriend. But anyway, so I leave the kickback. A lot of people be like, why you didn't get her number? Why you didn't text her? But it was perfect that I didn't get her number because I had a lot going on at that time. And I didn't want her coming into my life at that time.
So you left.
I left.
You left. The very next day, I think it was your homegirl or either the person that threw the party.
Right. Okay, well, the party took place on September 9th. Let's go ahead and put that on September 9th. And so my homegirl made the post on September 10th. Like, she was like, if you don't follow Corshalishell on Snapchat, go add her on Snapchat because it was lit.
So I seen the post, so I go in the comments lurking. And I can't even remember what I said.
You was like, y'all had me going out, or y'all so funny, or something of that nature. You said something like, y'all are so funny. So she said something.
And she responded to me, but it was like she didn't even know it was me.
I didn't know it was her. And I don't know what didn't click because, well, I didn't know her name for one. I didn't know your name that night.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't click. And then her picture, it was like, you had a pink shirt on in your picture, leaning to the side with your hair straightened. Yeah. So of course I was like, nah, Bae looks sexier in person. So of course I wasn't thinking that was Bae, you know. But anyway, so I commented underneath the post. It was so many other people commenting on the post, but she made it her business to comment just underneath my comment. Every time I comment, she would comment underneath my comment. So this is September 10th. So that conversation happened. I really just didn't think about it anymore. Yeah. Finally, when I was able to free my mind, I was laying in bed one night and I had a memory of that moment. Like I went back to that moment and I was like, oh my God, like that is crazy. I had never experienced that with anybody.
Right.
Like
the same.
And I never experienced like that true love moment. And it was like a love at first sight kind of thing. And
yeah, it was.
Some people think that don't exist, but y'all, it existed for me. But anyway, I was laying in the bed. It was on the 26th. And I hit my phone girl up and I was like, hey, who is old girl from your cousin's party? And she was like, who? So, I done described Bae to a T. She sent me a picture of Bae. And I was like, yes, that's her. And my homegirl was talking about, oh, she bad. Yeah, she bad. I know she bad. That's why I'm asking you about her. So anyway, I was like, tell her to holler at your girl. So she slid in Bae's DMs.
So she jumped in my DMs. And at that time, I was single. And like Bae said, when I went to that party, I wasn't expecting to meet anybody. I had been single, I think, about 3 years. I was pretty much content with, doing my own thing. So she slid in my DMs and she was like, I don't know how you're going to take this, but, my homegirl want to holler at you. And I was like, homegirl, who? And she was like, my friend that was at the party. And I was like, oh, cutie from the party.
So when she hit her with, this is my friend, she had dropped the picture of me in the messages like, matter of fact, I think I was wearing this shirt. In that picture that she dropped of me.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was wearing my denim shirt.
Yeah, you was wearing that shirt.
So she and Bae was like, cutie for the party. Yeah. So my friend screenshotted it to me and I'm saying like, she feeling me. So I was like, she feeling me.
So I think my next question to her, I'm like, look, how old is she?
Did you actually ask her that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I did. And she was like, you need to ask her. Yeah. I was like, okay, well, I'll hit her up.
Like me and my friend was like this. She wasn't gonna be like, she's only 22.
Right.
Like she wasn't gonna do that. She already knew what was up. So of course, my friend had my back and was like, hit her up. You know what I'm saying? Shawty. So they slid up in my DMs. Like, what'd you say? What's up?
I was like, what's up, cutie? How you doing?
And we just kind of like talked for a little while. And she was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be setting an appointment with you to get my hair done. And I was like,
She just cut this conversation short.
Like, we ain't got nothing else to talk about. This ain't even a romantic conversation no more. I was like, okay, let me know when you want your hair done. You can set an appointment. And I just kind of backed out of the message. I didn't read no more of the messages for the rest of the night. But then I got her number and I was still laying in the bed. I was like, man.
She was at home thinking about this thing. She was like, man. No, I'm not gonna let that slide, bro.
How you know?
Oh, I know.
So I was like literally thinking about it that night, like she said. So the next morning, I got her number and I was like, just, you know, come what may. That's my saying. Y'all already know that. Come what may. So I hit her up and I was just like, hey, it's Corsha.
Yes, and I was at work at that time.
Yeah.
I was at my second job, and
Kicking her feet and stuff all giddy.
we immediately hit it off.
That was the 27th when I finally hit her line. You know, we text, like she said, we text day in, day out, day in for like a few days straight. And so then finally we talked about going on a date, and it was just some stuff going on, and I was just really embarrassed about what had happened in my life at the time. So like I was kind of like blowing her off, like, nah, we're not gonna go on a date, we're not gonna go on a date. And then finally she was like, we set a date to go out on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And then she was like, no, I gotta see you before I go out. Like I gotta see you before Sunday. So we agreed to meet up. She was gonna pick me up from work.
Yep.
We agreed that she could come pick me up from work, and when you pick me up from work,
we ended up going downtown. We actually were going to try this new restaurant downtown, but we didn't really care for the menu, so we walked out of there.
Right.
And we went to Carolina Ale House.
Yeah, it was so like
had dinner. So man, the conversation was everything.
I remember everything she had on. She had on this black, gray, and yellow Batman shirt. She had on the black and yellow foams, some jeans. And y'all, she picked me up at Neon. She was embarrassed too because her other car was in the shop.
Yeah.
So she was like, "Oh man, I hope she don't be thinking nothing about, you know."
Like, man, she coming in this little cheap car.
Yeah, like, I wasn't thinking nothing like that. But you know, she picked me up. We parked. We went to Carolina Ale House, and we had a conversation that night. It was like she was my best friend.
Right.
We talked like we had known each other forever. And this is like our first initial meeting. On our way walking out, like I was like, what are your goals? Like, what do you want to do? And she started telling me about like her brand and her stuff like that. And I was telling her about myself. And I wanted to kiss her so bad. Like, I wanted to kiss you so bad. Babe.
Yeah, I ended up dropping her off. And I knew, I could tell just from her body language that, you know, she wanted a hug, a kiss or something. And
I just wanted some contact with my baby, you know what I'm saying?
But I didn't give you no contact.
Nothing. Y'all, I was sick. Like but yeah, after that night, you know, we continued to talk. I went over her house, you know, we hung out a little bit. She bring me breakfast and surprises. We went on our first official date, the date that we planned. And that was at a club in downtown Greenville again. We dressed like really cute, took some pictures. Yeah. I think we actually kissed that night.
Yeah, we did.
We kissed that night,
right,
and
we did.
That was it.
And the rest is history. Like we dated, like really dated for months before we made anything official. You know, because like she said,
on Facebook, we dated like 6 months or more before I posted on anything.
And that was a big thing with myself because she's big with social media. I wasn't really one of those type of people that post a lot of stuff on Facebook. So I wanted her to wait before we posted our relationship. And not only that, I didn't want to make anything official until her divorce was final.
Right. You know, it wouldn't have been fair for her to, you know, for me to have to call her my girlfriend or her to call me her girlfriend. And I was still legally, you know, bound to someone else. Yeah. So we waited and we made it official, and man, we did eventually have the I love you moment. I was at her apartment all the time. Yeah. You know, she would come over to my place sometime. We moved in January, and then we decided we was gonna move up to Charlotte and pursue different things and go ahead and just push Famous. And it still feels like to this very day like it's too good to be true. Yeah, like we say that all the time, like it's too good to be true. It is. And when the love is real and the love finds you instead of you finding it, it'll be an easy love. For the rest of my life with you.
My future wife.
I love you, baby.
I love you more.
Some kisses. We're not gonna prolong it. We got straight to the point. If you like this video, make sure y'all stay tuned for that that
1K video.
Okay, y'all, let me not get too hyped. That 1K giveaway is coming soon, y'all. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all so much. Y'all got us to 1K. We start going hard on this 3 months ago. Yeah. Y'all got us to 1K.
Yeah, you did.
But all right, y'all. It's your girl Flay
and your girl Spark.
Checking in, checking out. Peace.